All right, guys. It's Monday morning. Hopefully, you're ready for your local dose of marketing. And I'm going to talk with you today about retargeting, remarketing, and how you can utilize this to keep your business and your brand front of mind. This is one of the strategies that we utilize for our clients that are subscribed to the Local Marketing Toolkit. And of course, something that's just good to implement as a general rule of thumb if you're in charge of marketing your business, or you want to make sure that you convert more customers online. Believe it or not, there's a new and there's new ways in order to keep your business front of mind. If you're a local business owner, a service or trade professional, and you're just getting started in regards to marketing your business online, or maybe you've been stagnant for a while and you're looking to grow your business, or maybe you're looking to move into new markets and figuring out how to scale your business online. This is going to give you some ideas. I'm going to take you through some strategies in regards to our universal retargeting framework. And then I'm going to talk with you about some practical and or tactical things that you can implement in your business in order to, again, keep you front of mind, make your business omnipresent, also create some familiarity with your business, your brand, regardless if it's a personal brand, your business brand, and or a process, product, and or service that you're looking to market online. The reality of it is the vast majority of traffic that lands on your website does not convert on the very first, when they first land on your site. So it's important to keep your brand in front of them. And you've probably seen some of these strategies out there with some bigger brands and wondered how they've worked. The way that they do it, generally when you visit or you're searching for a product or service online and you visit their website, their YouTube channel, their Instagram page, their Facebook group, Facebook page, business page, or any of those other properties, what happens is they retarget you at that point. You are automatically added to their marketing list, and then based off of where you've engaged with their business or brand, they begin to remarket to you so that they can keep that product in front of them. Because as marketers, we understand that a very small percentage of people actually convert when they first land or first search out your product or service. If you think about how we go about buying products and services these days, generally that'll start with a search. We start to evaluate service providers, look at things that are buying indicators like price. We look at reviews. We look at how easy it is in order to make that purchase, and we begin to formulate an idea of which service provider that we're looking for based off of where we're at. So what we can do in order to reduce the amount of friction in regards to helping people purchase your products and service and or subscribe to your process, what we can do is we can go out there and keep your brand front of mind. And believe it or not, these strategies have been around for a long time. And if you're just being introduced to them in regards to retargeting and remarketing, then this will be a really great training for you. If you've been in the marketing world for some time, of course, this might be a good refresher. Because again, I'm going to talk with you a little bit about strategy, and then I'm going to get practical and tactical and talk with you about rolling out a remarketing campaign and for your business on your website, and what that looks like, and how you can do that with some simple tools. I'm going to give you an example of how we do it in our WordPress environment, utilizing our theme, which we utilize as Divi, and then also we'll utilize one of our premium plugins that we subscribe to and also provide to our customers, called the Facebook Pixel Pro. So we'll go ahead and jump right into that. And let me see here. Let me get this set up for you. And today what we're going to talk about is part of our Local Legends marketing methodology. And this is a really simple 5-step process that you can use in order to launch, grow, or scale your local business. It's something that we use with all of our clients. And One of the pieces that we're going to talk with you about today, of course, is universal retargeting. Now, if you'd like to get future trainings, of course, we encourage you to set up notifications by texting Monday KO to 707-229-1221. That'll get you on the notification list so you don't miss future trainings. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk with you about the Local Legends marketing methodology today, and specifically our universal retargeting framework and how to keep your business, your products, your services, your brand front of mind so you can create familiarity within your business. You can start to develop a relationship. And of course, we understand as marketers, the bigger our brand, the better our branding is, the easier it is for us in order to close. Now, this doesn't matter if you're, an auto body shop. It doesn't matter if you're in your paintless dent repair industry, if you're a mobile detailer, if you do dry cleaning, whatever it is that you do out there, the more effective you are at branding your business, your product, your service, your process, whatever it is that you're up to, the easier it is for you to charge what it is that you want to charge and to go out there and dominate your local market and become what we call a legend in your local market, because this becoming legendary is all about being the name that people think about when they think about whatever it is that you deliver as far as a product or service. And what I mean by that is, let's say that you're a dry cleaner. You want to be the dry cleaner in town that people are like recommending. They're referring people to it. They're going there when they, when they're looking for dry cleaning services because you're the man, you're the legend, or you're the woman. You're the legend in your local market for being the best dry cleaning services. And the only way that you can accomplish this is by keeping your business, your brand, your product, your service, your process in front of people on a regular basis. The easiest way to do that is through retargeting. And I'm going to talk with you about this as far as, for those of you that, as far as giving you a backstory, I'm the lead, for those of you who don't know me, I'm the lead designer at Razor Sharp Networks. I've been working in the local marketing space, and we focus on 3 specific areas in the local marketing space: lead generation, customer acquisition, and then customer re-engagement. And this has to do with all 3 of those stages, because remarketing and retargeting contacts when they have some type of engagement on your website is incredibly important for lead generation, right? Because we know that everybody that lands on your Facebook page, on your YouTube channel, and or your website doesn't convert the very first time they engage with your business or brand. It also has to do with customer acquisition. The reason for that is because if we want to warm that cold contact up and turn them into a hot lead, what we're generally going to have to do is get your business and brand in front of them more than one time. So remarketing and retargeting those contacts when they have an engagement with your business or brand is a great way to do that when you're talking about customer acquisition. And then customer re-engagement and utilizing retargeting and remarketing in order to cross-sell. Remarketing gives us the ability to cross-sell and upsell. If we're building a marketing list with emails and mobile phone numbers, then remarketing to that list is an incredibly powerful way in order for us to cross-sell, upsell contacts, and then, of course, sell for the 3 R's, which are reviews, referrals, and repeat business. So as you can see, the universal remarketing framework gives us the ability, in order to create those core funnels, the lead gen, customer acquisition, customer re-engagement funnels, and reduce the amount of friction, increase our success rate with each one of those. So this took us some time to put together. Again, we've been helping local business owners for the past 10 plus years now, and having a great time doing it. Raised my 3 girls who it was Father's Day yesterday when I recorded this, and I got the opportunity to go to church with them, get breakfast, and they cooked me dinner. So apparently I'm doing something right. The girls love me, so that's good. That's one of the primary objectives here. Let me talk with you about my journey. I got out of the military in 2001 and got into marketing technologies. At the time, I was doing email and voice broadcasting, and This was, back in 2001 where unsolicited bulk email was just getting started. There was absolutely no regulation when it came to bulk email. You could virtually install a piece of software on your desktop computer and make hundreds and or thousands of dollars every single day just emailing into providers like AOL, Yahoo. Gmail was just, I don't even know if they were even started yet, but AOL and Yahoo were the big ones. MSN, Netscape, these are just really old companies. So I'm kind of dating myself, but that's where the journey began in regards to marketing and marketing automation, because I saw the benefit of doing that at a very early on in my career. For the next 8+ years, I worked with other people, helping them build their businesses, their dreams, and everything like that. Realized that I wanted to kind of branch out on my own and start a business. So in 2009, did start Razor Sharp Networks, and during that time, strictly focused on sales, marketing. We had a big chunk of our business was in the nonprofit sector, and had a lot of success in there doing fundraising for some nonprofits at the time. And then about 2019, had a difference of opinion with one of our business partners, and we separated. Which there was, we lost about half of our revenue at the time. So big blessing and lesson at the time. Gave me an opportunity to kind of refocus my efforts and move. I still had some nonprofit customers, but I wanted to move into the local marketing space because I had a lot of friends that were local business owners in 2019 that were just getting started in regards to marketing online. And I had a lot of experience with nonprofit marketing online, and it equated or translated very well to local business owners that were looking to launch a business. They wanted to grow and or they wanted to scale their existing businesses. So that's when I refocused those efforts back in 2019. 2020 rolled around. Of course, everybody was familiar with what happened in 2020 with COVID. Of course, shut down. I lived in California, so the economy was basically shut down. Again, I believe that life happens for you. At the time, huge blessing. I thought that it was going to crush my business, and but it gave me a very unique perspective because I had some customers that just totally abandoned their marketing campaigns. Of course, we serviced local business owners, so a lot of local businesses were going out of business, which made it very challenging for a service provider that supports local businesses, especially in California. But I had customers all around the country, and some of them were thriving while others were closing their doors. So it gave me a unique perspective, and what I found is that our customers that had a really solid service offering, they had moved some of their business into e-commerce and were successful in regards to launching e-commerce stores, whether it was apparel or they were developing tools or additional products that supplemented their service-related business. That was an additional revenue stream for them. And then in addition to that, we had some clients that were actually selling their knowledge. We're in the knowledge-based business with membership sites and things of that nature. So we realized that those companies that had multiple streams of revenue that were focused on their service business, e-commerce, and membership sites were thriving while other people were going out of business. It was kind of a more stable business model. So another great opportunity for us to reposition, rebrand, and relaunch our company to make a difference for local business owners, not only in their service business, but in their e-commerce businesses, in their membership businesses, because we realized that what people were doing, if they were doing it well, was incredibly valuable to other people as well. So a lot of really great lessons during that time. So what I'm going to talk with you about today is the difference or retargeting and remarketing, and how that applies to a local business, and how specifically applies to lead gen, customer acquisition, and then customer re-engagement. So retargeting, it has to do with engaging people that have interacted with your business and brand. And what we do, with retargeting is we utilize Facebook pixels, LinkedIn tags, Google Tag Manager in order to track everybody that engages with our clients' brands. So it gives us the ability, in order to drop a pixel or a tag, a code snippet in a browser, and then track those people that engage with your brand. So if they don't purchase a product or service, they go on your retargeting list. And then what we can do is we can promote your primary and or core offers to that retargeting list, regardless if they've opted in for it, regardless if they've given us your email, their mobile phone number, their business phone numbers, regardless of wherever it is. So this type of marketing has been around, again, for a long time. But what it does is it gives us the ability to get and retain more clients for our customers. Because what we do is we come up with a core offer, a primary promotion, and then we drive traffic to there from cold traffic. And then the process of taking that cold contact and warming them up, we do that through our retargeting efforts. And it's quite effective if you haven't been doing it. Now, remarketing has to do with the post. It has to do with either opting in. So we can remarket to people that we've utilized a lead magnet in order to collect their contact information. And if you're not familiar, lead magnets are utilized in order to get people to raise their hand that they're interested in what it is that you're providing. So lead magnets can be really effective in regards to an exchange of information. You're going to give them a checklist or some type of free information, a free training, something like that in exchange for their contact information. So remarketing starts either on the front end in regards to lead generation, utilizing lead magnets in order to attract people into your world, and or we can remarket to people that we've closed. Now, for a lot of our clients, this is one of the big gaps in their game, is they don't collect their clients' contact information effectively on a regular basis. And the stability of your business, the strength of your business is going to be directly proportionate to the size of your remarketing list. It's incredibly important that you set up processes within your business, within your local business, in order to gather name, address, phone number, email address, so that you can remarket and put your offerings in front of people. Your marketing lists are derived from traffic that you own, or they create traffic that you own. Everything is changing out there at an incredibly rapid rate. For instance, Apple just came out with a new update on their mobile device. The OS 14 update on Apple is going to change retargeting as we know it. There's a lot of updates coming out in regards to privacy and everything like that. So when we're talking about marketing and marketing of brands, or products, or services, there's different types of traffic. You can rent traffic, you can buy traffic, and you can own traffic. The traffic that you own is yours, it's your company's, and it's going to be the most valuable traffic. They've got an existing relationship with you. They've raised their hand and said that they're interested in what it is that you do, and or they've purchased a product or service, so they have a pre-existing relationship with you and or your company. So you want to build your remarketing list or your marketing list as large as you possibly can. And one of the most effective ways of doing that is making sure that you set up processes within your business in order to collect the important information that you'll need in order to put your offers in front of people on a regular basis. In addition to that, remarketing can help you in your customer re-engagement campaign. When you're thinking about going out there and getting more reviews, referrals, and repeat business, remarketing is where you want to focus on that. Again, we understand that the more reviews you get, the higher your SEO is, because Google My Business and the Google algorithm actually ranks your website and your business, your location authority, based off of the frequency of your reviews and the age of your reviews as well. So getting reviews or having a remarketing process where you can get reviews on a regular basis is going to help you across the board. In addition to that, it's going to keep your offering front of mind. So People are incredibly busy these days, putting your offer out there on a regular basis. And I don't mean inundate people with email or text messages or anything like that, but at a minimum, I would encourage you to contact your marketing lists on a monthly basis, just to let them know that you're still around, depending on what type of offerings that you have or whether or not you're actively building your offers on a regular basis. That frequency might go up, but at a very, very minimum, you should be reaching out to your marketing lists on a monthly basis. And that's just 12 touch points or 12 contacts on an annual basis. Now, if you have a business that is coming out with new offers on a regular basis, maybe you're actively marketing, your touch points the time between touch points might be a lot shorter. You might reach out on a weekly basis just to check in with them, let them know what it is you're up to, present a new unique offer that they can go out there and take advantage of. So a lot of really great opportunities for you. Now, as far as retargeting goes, I touched on this briefly. Of course, we have on-page retargeting, which talks about people that have engaged with your website. And then we have off-page retargeting. And this would be people who engage on your YouTube channel, and then also, your Facebook channel, your LinkedIn profiles, things of this nature. These can all be retargeted. So you have your on-page that you want to get specific about and get intentional about, and then you have off-page where you're talking about your other web properties and or assets that you can utilize to retarget. What you want to do if you're thinking about your business and your marketing from a strategic standpoint is you want to set up pixels, Facebook pixels. You also want to set up some goals or conversions in regards to your retargeting efforts. Let me take you through kind of some of the things that we do, and I'll show you how easy it is in order to set up some of your retargeting. So, of course, this is the Razor Sharp Networks website. We use a couple of plugins. This is Chrome. We use a couple of add-ons here. As you can see here, we have this Facebook Pixel Helper. So if I refresh the page, what this will do is this is going to give me my Facebook pixel that fires on the page. And then, of course, it's tracking different components for this page here. So what this will do is it's going to tell me whether or not my Facebook pixel is actually set up on the website, if there's any conversions set up there on this page, or if there's anything else that's being tracked. As you can see here, this will show me everything that Facebook is tracking when somebody lands on this page. So every time somebody lands on this page, data is being sent to Facebook. That contact in Facebook is actually tagged, and what I can do from there is I can utilize that tag in order to retarget that contact inside the Facebook ecosystem. Now, in addition to that, we use Google Tag Manager in order to utilize remarketing tags for Google web properties in the Google ecosystem. So what we do is we have this Google Tag Assistant here installed in Chrome. And then when this page loads, what it'll do is it'll show me all the tags that are firing inside on this page. So on this page, we have the actual tag manager that fires. We have our Google Analytics tag that fired when this page loads, so it's reporting back to analytics. We have our ads remarketing tag, so we can track all traffic for Google and Google web properties. And then, of course, we have our global site tag here, which is utilized by Google. So this are just two ways that you can track, both in the Facebook ecosystem and then also in the Google ecosystem. And these are incredibly simple to add. First thing you can do is if you're utilizing Divi as your theme editor, what we can do is we can add the code snippet for Google Tag Manager inside of the header. There's a header and body tag. So right underneath the integration tab in Divi, we have an option here in order to add the code that we need for the Google tags. All right. So Google's really good about this because we only have to add the tags one time. So what we'll do is we'll add our header and our body tag, And then what we'll do is every time we want to make any edits to that, we go to the Google Tag Manager. And then we just update the Google Tag Manager. We have properties inside the Google Tag Manager. Let's go through, as you can see here. We have our container here, and this gives us the ability to manage and update what tags are firing on the website itself. We can create triggers, we can create conversion tags, things like that. So we utilize the Google Tag Manager in order to make edits, updates to our website tags and everything like that. Makes it really easy because, again, we only have to add the Google Tag Manager tag to the header and body tags of the website, and then what we can do is we can manage it through the Google Tag Manager. So makes it incredibly easy there. For Facebook pixels, we actually utilize a premium plugin in order to accomplish that. Let's see here. So we got Pixel Your Site here. And this is a great plugin for a lot of different reasons. I like it because it gives us the ability to manage our Facebook pixel right in here. All you do is you basically put in your pixel ID there, save your settings, and then what you can do is you can create conversion tracking and or what they call as events in order to track things like appointments and things of that nature. So whatever your conversion is on your website, you just want to define that. So if you're tracking, web form additions or appointment sets, or maybe you're booking repairs, or you're scheduling on your website, or you're doing a lead gen or tracking your lead magnets, that becomes an incredibly powerful way in order to track that, because the first thing you want to do is set up some type of conversion tracking whenever you're setting up either your Facebook remarketing and or Google remarketing and or LinkedIn remarketing. You want to make sure that you have a clearly defined conversion tracking and or a goal in order to accomplish when people land on your site. And then what you want to do is you want to set those up on the actual website itself, so that their algorithm, their AI, the thing that they utilize in order to determine whether or not your ads are effective, are going to track that conversion. So they're going to tag people when they land on your site, and they get exposure to what it is that you're doing. And then what they'll do is from there, they're going to track that conversion as well. So the first thing you want to do is get clear about your goals and what a conversion looks like on your website. Then you want to utilize Google tags and also Facebook tip pixels and also LinkedIn in order to retarget people. So in order to be omnipresent, and retargeting is very cost effective. You can utilize the Google Display Network, you can utilize videos, you can utilize review videos and things of that nature on YouTube. You can utilize display ads on LinkedIn. There's a lot of different ways that you can become omnipresent and just keep your business and brand in front of people for literally probably a couple $100 a month in order to keep your business and brand in front of people can be incredibly powerful. It can help you out in regards to the number of conversions, the number of clients that are viewing your business, your brands, your core offers, and everything like that on a regular basis. So a couple of different ways that I outlined for retargeting. Of course, on your website, you can utilize your existing customer lists in order to retarget. You can utilize offline activities if people are checking in offline and you want to track that. If you have an app for your business, of course, people engage with your app. This is on Facebook, so we have lead forms, your Facebook page, as you can see here, Instagram accounts, things of that nature whenever they engage. So you have your on-page retargeting, and then you have your off-page, which would be all of your online assets that you have. Now, as far as remarketing goes, Again, we draw a distinction here. A lot of people utilize retargeting and remarketing interchangeably. For us, retargeting has to do with, you know, tracking people online, digital assets, things of that nature, tracking all of your assets online, making sure that when people engage with any one of your assets, whether it's on page, on your website, and or off page on one of your other assets like your YouTube channel, your Facebook page, your Instagram profile, whatever it is, we want to make sure that we're tracking all that and creating retargeting lists in order to accomplish that. Now, as far as remarketing goes, this is all about building your marketing list, getting people to opt in, tracking your customers, making sure that you have their primary contact methods, their email address, their text message, their cell phone, and also their address, so that you can incorporate marketing and marketing automation in your remarketing efforts to send them postcards, to send them emails, to send them texts that keep you engaged with them. This will help you engage your existing customers and get more reviews, more referrals, and more repeat business. In addition to that, it's going to give you the ability to put offers, new offers in front of past customers. Those past customers you should be marketing to at a minimum at least one time per month. But this will give you the ability to upsell and escalate people up your value ladder. If they came in with a low-cost product, make sure that you're starting to escalate them up your value ladder as they get. It'll become easier and easier for you as they get more familiar with your brand and they have a good experience with what it is that you're doing. So retargeting starts with digital assets and engagement with your brand. Remarketing starts as soon as you collect their information and you are owning that traffic. You should have an automated process in order to accomplish that. Of course, there's a couple of different tools out there that you can accomplish this with. If you're talking about just email, MailChimp, things of that nature can be incredibly powerful in order to keep people engaged in regards to email. If you're talking about CRMs, we utilize Infusionsoft, now Keep, in order to automate these processes for all of our clients. We want to make sure that we're persistent and consistent with our follow-up on a regular basis. It's incredibly challenging in order to do this manually, but if you set up a really simple funnel and you track people through that process, you can see how effective your campaigns are on a go forward. But this will give you the ability to follow up with them. We have a really slick program which we utilize what we call our gratitude program, where we'll send out thank you cards that have QR codes on them that link people back to our review, referral, and repeat business funnels for our clients. Of course, we'll supplement that with email and SMS text messages in order to increase the effectiveness and visibility on those campaigns. Those can be done for incredibly cheap. And if you think about it today, how many people are sending out postcards now that say, hey, thank you for your business. We appreciate the opportunity to support you. I would assert that offline is going to be the new online. So you want to integrate as many offline activities as you possibly can in order to engage with your past customers in your customer re-engagement campaign. And I would also assert that you should be thinking about mobile first and how to gather their mobile phone number during the sales process, all the way up to the sales process and or in the post-sale process. That'll improve your effectiveness rate, because we understand that email only has a 25 to 30% on a good email list visibility rate, whereas text messages 90 to 95%. And if we can utilize that and leverage that visibility rate and text message, it's going to improve our results. So again, remarketing, retargeting, an incredibly important part of your local marketing strategy in order to make you omnipresent. What you can do is utilize these strategies. I talked with you a little bit about those. Get those set up. If you have questions, of course, I'm sure there's a link somewhere around this video where you can get access to some more information. You can schedule an appointment if you'd like to get some one-on-one consultation. But this will give you the ability to start to capture those success stories, your case studies, your educational-based marketing content. When contacts are starting to move from cold contacts to warm prospects. This will give you the ability to continue to put your business brand, your products, your service, your offers, your processes in front of people on a regular basis and start to really get strategic about how you're targeting people that have already engaged with your brand. You can share your reviews, you can put up banners. We utilize the display network and videos in order to retarget on a regular basis, where we're just sharing what it is that we're doing every single day. You know, our customer reviews. Reviews are incredibly powerful, and you know, if you can put customer reviews or a customer review supercut video in front of people on a regular basis, of course they're going to have more confidence that they can trust you as a service provider. So a lot of really great ideas right in front of you in regards to how you can utilize remarketing and retargeting in order to create confidence with people. Now, again, I want to encourage you. Feedback is the key. We'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear if you got any value out of that. There's a link there on the page. It's a bit.ly link at RSN T feedback. Go ahead and go there. Training feedback, and give us some anonymous feedback. One thing we did right, two things we can improve on in regards to content delivery, whether or not there was value in there. Again, if you need any support, we have a ton of free resources. One of the ways that you can engage with our local marketing specialists is through our support channel at support.razorsharpnetworks.com. You can go ahead and just open up a request there, and we'll get your questions answered for you. We'll help you out as much as we possibly can in regards to steering you in the right direction. And or if you're an existing customer, of course, anything that you need, you can start that process on our support channel. If you'd like to get access to future trainings, go ahead and set up notifications by texting Monday Kickoff or Monday KO at 707-229-1221, and we'll get you on the notification list. And lastly, we have our free training, the Local Marketing Hacks. Not the free training, sorry. We have the Local Marketing Hacks membership site, which you can get access to on the Razor Sharp Network site. But if you'd like to get updates on a regular basis and join our community of local business owners that are looking to launch, grow, or scale their companies on a regular basis, I would encourage you to plug into our Facebook group, Local Marketing Hacks, where you can get all the latest and greatest strategies and tactics that we utilize in order to help our clients grow their businesses. So that's all I have for you today. I'm hoping that you got a ton of value out of that. And again, I want to thank you for your time. I know that time is the most valuable asset that you have. So I appreciate you spending some time to learn a little bit about remarketing and retargeting for your local business. And if there's anything else that we can do for you in order to help serve you and to help you grow your business, please let us know and set up an appointment and or reach out, contact us on our text and or mobile phone numbers, and we'll be happy to help out in any way that we can and serve you at whatever level we can. So until the next time we speak, make today and every day a fantastic day. We'll talk with you real soon.